Well, greetings and welcome to the Dividing Line. Got a lot to get to today. I started off by tweeting a link that was sent to me. I had never heard of this before. Youth-targeted Calvinism. Yes, youth-targeted Calvinism. SBC Today, always SBC Today, SBC Voices, always interesting places to... You know, when the insanity of the rest of the world just isn't insane enough for you, there's a place where you can go to find. And so Dr. Rick Patrick, the senior pastor of the First Baptist Church of Sylacauga, Alabama, wrote an article posted today on youth-targeted Calvinism. And just to give you a sense of the depth of the analysis here, Calvin, under the subtitle, An Angry God. Calvinism is associated with Neo-Puritanism. Obviously, Calvinism predated Puritanism, but anyways, we tend to view the Puritans as peaceful people who dressed modestly and made friends with the Indians. I'm sorry. But Calvinist Puritan Cotton Mathers is certainly the most infamous leader responsible for the Salem witch trials. And Calvinist Puritan Jonathan Edwards best articulated the view that God's disposition is primarily angry. I'm sorry. It's just so painfully obvious that Dr. Patrick... Okay, have you ever read Jonathan Edwards? Do you know... Do you understand why those of us who have read large swaths of Edwards... In fact, I think one of the reasons I have to have my really cool progressive lens glasses today is because of those two books over there with the red, the fourth and fifth from the left, are the works of Jonathan Edwards. The Banner of Truth 2-volume micro print. I mean, like you can put half a book on a page. All right. Those of us who have actually read Edwards, more than just a sermon by Edwards, but like entire books by Edwards. In fact, maybe some of his not so famous books. You know what word that even Edwards fans and admirers eventually get sick and tired of, that you just want to eat really salty chips for an hour? Sweet. The Edwards used the term sweet so often that in all modern published versions of Edwards' works, there is a warning to all diabetics prior to reading the book. And they come with a little syringe of insulin. I mean, that's how often he uses the term sweet. If you think that Sinners in the Hands of Angry God is exhaustive Jonathan Edwards, sir, you are as ignorant as the day is long of Jonathan Edwards. And in light of something else that happened after the last program, why is it that people get on the internet and think that they can comment about stuff they know absolutely positively nothing about, including even commenting about what people said that they didn't listen to? What is this? I mean, the world's gone nuts. It really, really has. So anyways, it continues on. In his best-known work, Edwards wrote, "The God that holds you over the pit of hell, much as one holds a spider or some loathsome insect over the fire, abhors you and is dreadfully provoked. His wrath towards you burns like fire. He looks upon you as worthy of nothing else but to be cast into the fire. He is of pure eyes, and to bear you in his sight, you are 10,000 times as abominable in his eyes as the most hateful venomous serpent is in ours." You know what? He said that. And I'll bet you dollars to donuts, Pastor Patrick. I looked around. I did a little digging around. Dr. Patrick, sorry. this is really bad for someone who has an earned doctorate in something. I bet you I could find 3 or 4 sentences in a row that I could put together and completely misrepresent you too. Yeah. While it is granted that God pours out his wrath upon... This is one of the reasons that some of us honestly wonder if SBC Voices, SBC Today, if these may not sort of be onion type sites, where, it sometimes makes you wonder if maybe we're doing the onion thing. Because it's hard to tell on the net. It really is at times. But this one would this one would sort of give you an idea. While it is granted that God pours out his wrath upon sin and unrepentant sinners will surely burn in hell, Edwards paints the picture of a monstrously capricious deity for whom the saying of Kumbaya, my lord, on a youth group campout seems wildly out of place. It's really published, man. It's right there. Get it before it disappears. I wonder if there's such a thing as youth-targeted Arminianism. No, there's no. It's youth-targeted traditionalism. That's what traditionalism. It's amazing that these guys actually want the term traditionalist. That's just shocking to me. But anyways, I tweeted that out, and a lot of you have commented on it and went, "Really? Seriously?" And I go, "Yeah, really, seriously. It's actually there." Hey, week from today, I will be in South Africa, Lord willing. And we have a schedule up. We put it up today. You were probably getting as many complaints as I was. You were probably getting as many complaints as I was that we didn't have a schedule up. And so I guess that's why it ended up